It is the end of August, August 30th, the day I'm filming this, and I am at the end of my second month bullet journaling. I'm so proud of myself. I can't even believe it. I still consider myself a beginner because I am nowhere near as fancy or as involved as a lot of people, but I got through. I added a little bit at a time. So we're going to go through what I did this last month and decide what worked, what didn't work, set up for September. My guess is by the end of September, if not sooner, I will be done with this journal, and then I'll be setting up a new one, and it'll be a different one than this one. The Right Planner Company journal that I've got, it's the dot journal, but when I do change over, I will give you my full thoughts on this, but spoiler alert, I really like it. Let's go through August, and like I said, I'm not gonna fill in numbers or anything like that yet because I still have another couple days left or a day and a half left in August, but next week when I update my journal, I will show the number update. I just wanna get everything set for it. Here is the start of August. Here's the monthly review page. I am not doing this again. I am going to try something else. I didn't reference it at all. I feel like I was trying really hard to be somebody I was not by doing this. I feel like I was trying to be, too productive or whatever, and it was weak, and it's not what I want to work on right now. And I'm all gesturing off camera. You can't even fucking see it. Task list, I've gotten pretty much through most of it, and I still have a couple days left, so you'll see. But I'm proud of myself. I got a couple of things specifically knocked off, like most of my office wall art is up. It's something that I've been putting off for 2 months now. I like doing the monthly habit tracker. I am going to do this again, and I'm going to actually add a couple of things to it. I obviously fucked up once in one spot where I didn't actually use it because it was hard once you get to the end to really see what you're doing. The biggest one that was hard for me was 6:30 a.m., though by the end of the month, I've actually gotten better at it. And then Instagram basically fell off the map when I was migraine-y, when I was traveling. I just fucking failed at it. Those are the big ones that I missed. But other than that, I feel like I got pretty consistent. Thus far, this is I'll show in a second, but I've stayed on top of both of my challenges this month, which was a great thing. I think it's the first time that I've stayed on top of 2 challenges for an entire month, and I hope I didn't jinx it. I only have 1 more day left in August. So I wound up doing this after I set up for August originally, and I really like how this set up. So I put my 2 challenges, my Lettering Every Damn Day challenge and the Oh So Cute Doodles challenge, and I had them both here marked with washi tape so I could find it. And then I drew in my calendar for the month of the doodles. And as you can see, some of the doodles I was a little better at than others. Like, I'm really proud of how my s'more turned out, and my cookie, and my Grey Poupon, and my who motherfucking who. And then I phoned in my school bus because I was just like, I don't fucking want to. And here's my banana split. It's a banana split in half. Get it? And my dog, I was like, fuck it, I don't want to draw a dog. My scissors look kind of wonk, but whatever. I got snarky on some of them. My bar graph says radness to cheese consumption ratio, and I'm still not really sure what that was supposed to mean, but I just thought it was cute. But I liked doing this calendar in my bullet journal, so I'm going to do that again this next month. And then I actually put my Llamas Love Lettering Every Damn Day in the bullet journal, and that I think also helped me stay on top of it because I was just trying to stay on top of all of this shit. I have my list for my sadness diet that is not entirely finished yet, but I think I'm going to wait to finish making this. I'm going to do a new version of this in the new bullet journal I start, and I think I'm going to arrange it differently than this. This is only a step above the fucking confusing ass lists I already have. I need something like a grocery list kind of set out. I'm not sure. That's still in the back of my mind, but I'm not going to work on that until I start a new bullet journal. Another week of my time tracker being all filled out. I started adding in the weather here to fill in like the gaps. I really like this week of Llamas Love Lettering Every Damn Day. I think that Dawn came out beautifully. I love how the master, I like this week. I think this week came out really cool. Here's my fucking deadlines page, which I think helped for that week, but I don't think it's something I need to add all the time. Another page of Llamas Love Lettering Every Damn Day. This is the week I was in Dallas, and as you can see, when I traveled, I did not time track. So there's 1 week of not finishing my time tracker. And this is when I decided to move my weather over to the side, which I think I like doing. And I also changed my headers from these to these. Why? I don't know. I just wanted something different. There's the eclipse day of my little janky weather I drew in there. And then another week in the row of not finishing my time tracking because I had a migraine that weekend. I was not doing anything, time tracking or otherwise. I was just not. Notice on every single one of these, I've added a notes section somewhere and I haven't used any of them. So I need to figure out kind of a different thing to do with that. And I haven't figured out what yet, but that's going to be next week's problem because I already did my time tracker for this week. And it has a notes section. Ha ha. Here's some more Llama's Love Lettering Every Damn Day. And this was the one where I fucked up and put the date in the wrong spot because I was numbering it, which was okay, I guess. It looks all right. But from my perspective, this sucks because I had less room for this day for lettering. So it just kind of irritated me. Then I marked this page with Once More with Love washi tape because this is my to try list for Tip Test Tuesday gimmicks. I still don't have any good gimmicks on this list, so I am looking for some suggestions. So if you think of any planner, crafty, art, gimmicky shit, tell me in the comments so I can add to my list to gimmick out later. When I went to start highlighting, I used the wrong colors because I wasn't paying attention. So we have a little arrow here that's saying they're back and forth. Like the pink was supposed to be art supplies and the yellow was supposed to be Tip Test Tuesday, and I swapped it because I failed. Then here was what I put down to remind me that yes, I did have a migraine this day. And then here is where we are right now. And then finally where we're at for Llama's Love Lettering Every Damn Day. So September starts here. I was curious to know if I should keep continuing the same dates. And then I was like, you know what? I like this layout. Let's just stick with it rather than trying to reinvent the wheel. Here we are in terms of current day. Notice every week up here on top in August, I put something Buffy related because it was a Buffy Llama's Love Lettering Every Damn Day challenge. And I think because next month is Grease 2, the greatest movie of all time, that I will do some Grease 2 lyrics in the top of all of these little sections. I have a little list of things that I came up with of what I want to put in the bullet journal next. Let's go over the plan really quick. I want to do a monthly review, but not this like pseudo fucking production guru garbage. Like not this. No, I am not a fucking production guru, production. I am not a productivity guru. I am not a fucking social media marketing whiz. What I am is some regular ass person who is just trying to make a couple of changes. I'm going to just do that and not try to be something I'm fucking not. Like this whole bullet journal experience, every time I try to be something I'm not, I wind up hating it. And I really don't like that spread. I think it's because it's something I'm not. Rant over. I want to do a page for a monthly review that's going to actually, rather than looking at what I did well, what I did not do well, blah, 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 my goal is blah, blah, blah. Instead of doing that, I think I'm going to put a page where I just sum up my time tracking and my habits for the month, because those were the things I was keeping an eye on, and I should look at those rather than my overall goals, because fuck, dude, I don't even know what my overall goals were. I'm going to save that for 2018 and just try and maintain and see what I'm doing now. So I'm going to do a time tracker review here where I will put down the number of days I actually completed in my time tracker, and then I will put down totals for every single category and the hours spent. So that way when I decide maybe new categories for the next month, I can look at those and adjust. And then maybe a little space for observations, although I don't know if I should do that because it's like those note things. I'm never going to fucking use them. Then I'm going to do another tracker for my habits. So I'll do that here since that'll be August. It'll be August review, so it belongs in August. Then the next 2 pages, I will add my monthly calendar and my index, standard bullet journal shit. I haven't figured out how I feel about those yet, but for now I'm just sticking with that. These 2 pages, one will be the habit tracker and one will be my challenges. And then on this side, I will draw in the oh so cute doodle calendar for this month. So it's actually 1 spread, 2 spread, 3 spread, and then this page. So that's what I think I'm going to do. So this might be a longer video. It's already been a long introduction, but I'm just saying that's what I'm doing now. So let's start with drawing the monthly review in. I am not going to be actually putting numbers in. I will do that on Friday morning, which is September 1st, because then I have a full month. But that way I'll be set up, good to go, and I'll be like, holla. And then next week when I do my weekly update, I will tell you kind of where I fared. Let's do some calculations, which I should have done ahead of time. If I'm doing the time tracker, let me get it different, do these Tombow situations here, Tombow monoliners. If I'm drawing this thing in, right, and that's gonna be my monthly habit or my monthly time tracker, right? So I'll need a header on top, and then I will need days complete, and I'll have a spot here for that. I have 15 categories. So I will divide it in half, and then I will do 8 on one side, and then I will do 7 on the other side, and then at the bottom, maybe spare hours. I don't fucking know. Spare hours. I could use that spot as a place to write like new possible category ideas, or total hours tracked, which means however many hours I didn't track. I don't know. I'll figure that out in a little bit. And then I'm gonna do a second area on this page, which is my habits observations. I had 11 habits this month, so I will divide this into however many. So 6 and then 5 over here, and I will rank them. I'll rank these too. Rank, and I can't rank them yet. Fuck. Okay, I'm not going to rank them because I'm saying this up ahead of time. Well, that doesn't work. After the fact, I'll go and kind of make note of the habits I was the most successful at and the habits I was the least successful at. I need to, Christ on a cracker. This is going to be a pain in my ass. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I did some mathing. Each category is going to get 2 lines. We'll draw this in and I'll show you because I am already confusing myself with this. Damn it, this is not an even number. Oh well, whatever. Can we literally talk about how I have no fucking idea what I'm doing right now? Let's just add that real quick. I'm gonna write my habits in now because then at least I can feel a sense of completion for this. I will say, drawing in, even doing a monthly habit tracker, for the month, drawing a monthly habit tracker and then this final review 2 times is still better than 4 or 5 times for a weekly habit tracker. I don't even know what's happening with my lettering right now. I think I'm giving up on the ghost. And now I'm doing all capitals instead of lowercase. What the fuck, Cindy? Comments for YouTube comments, which I am very sorry that I have been very slackery on the last few, week or 2 because of my migraines and shit. I need to get caught up. If I have not responded to you and you've commented in the last few weeks, I've read most of them as they pop up. I just have not. It takes more time, not time, but like devoted time. So there are my habits, and I think I'm gonna color these. I'm not gonna write a code or anything down. I'm just gonna add some sexy color. Which are my favorite colors? I like this teal, this purple. I want one that's not fluorescent. The fluorescent ones are beautiful, but they don't look good with the non-fluorescent ones. Green. We'll do teal, purple, and green. So we'll do green for social. So we kind of have them arranged by category, which was my original plan. I'll do purple for challenges. Now I need to add in my, what the fuck is this? My time tracking situation. I guess I'm not gonna have a big overall header. I don't think I'm gonna have room for it, but you live and you learn. And we'll do kind of the same thing. We'll separate this by lifestyle and choresy type shit, farting around type shit, and work type shit. And I'm gonna put church with work because I consider that to be a job even if I'm not paid for it. I wasn't gonna have enough room. Days complete, hours missed. Dude, that errand's started to fall apart, but whatevs. The last one got kind of squished, but whatever. So I'm gonna add colors for these guys too. Not their colors on the thingy, but the colors that I want to just have them look real pretty together. So to make this page aesthetically pleasing, I will separate them by type. Sleep, Jesse, kids, and friends fall under family, friends, top priority type things. We use purple for hygiene, food, chores, and errands. We use green for work shit, Patreon, YouTube, business, and then church. Then I'm going to use this blue for the other ones. I'm going to use this gray to fill in up here. It's a little bit sloppy, but hey, that's a kind of look you can go for, right? Sloppy chic, hashtag sloppy chic. Here is my first tracking page. This is to look at my totals for the month, and I really like how this turned out. Hopefully I'll actually use it. Next, I think it's time to put in my September monthly calendar and index, which I'm not intending on doing anything super mind-boggling. I'm just going to copy the same like Ryder Carroll style of doing it. It's not my favorite thing in the world. I'm going to draw a monthly calendar in for the doodle challenge, and that's about as much as I am currently willing to draw in as a calendar. So there is my calendar, and then I will put my task list. I'm not going to migrate over my task list yet because I still have a day, like I said, a day and a half left in August. So I'd rather not migrate something if I don't need to. But I will, on the other hand, take all of the dates off of my future log here and move them over. I also want to add that I'm still not using like a key or anything fancy, but if I was, I'd use it all over the 15th because I'm going to see Muse that day, and that is worth all of the partying in the world. Next page. Moving on. I feel like it'll be better to put my habit tracker here and paste in my challenges here, even though the calendar is going to go here, because the habit tracker will fit better here. So, because of this border. So that's what we're going to do. We'll start with the challenges. I've got these two guys that I printed. This, I just used my Instagram image and printed it down. I think it was 20%. And then this, the Oh So Cute Doodles Facebook group, she has a printable of the challenge images. This is the planner glue pen from, I can't even talk today. Fuck. The planner glue pen, the planner glue pen from Prima Planners, or Prima Marketing, or whatever in the fuck. And I like it because it dries super smooth and not crinkly. I just printed these puppies and then cut them out. And now I'm gluing them, and that's all I have to say about that. I have some little flower doodles here. Why? Because this feels like it needs something. And these are like the shittiest little flowers. Now let's draw in my habit tracker. Let's see if I can draw this puppy in with only a slight amount of knowledge of what I did before. Let's find out, shall we? Wait. I think I'm already fucking up. Yep, I was fucking up. As I write my numbers in for the days and find out if I fucking missed or not. Yes! Got it! I'm not going to put my habits in yet because I want to, again, take a look at my habits for last month and decide if I want to alter any of them or whatnot. So we'll worry about that later. I feel like I should add a little color to this. Just a skosh, pink and purple. That's super pretty. So I'm going to put purple here. My favorite colors of the mild liners are the least fluorescent ones. This pink is a little bit more fluorescent. Teal up here because I love the teal. Probably my favorite color besides the gray, which I'm going to use on the habit tracker to make it. I'm just trying to add a little bit more color. I'm not trying to go ham like I did last time. That one time I added all that extra color to my habit tracker and it just made it not work for me. I'm not trying to go ham, but I am going to add gray to this as if it is a drop shadow. I think that looks kind of cool, and then I'll just add the gray and up in here. So close to the end of this little setup. This last page is going to be the Oso Doodles calendar question mark? Yes. So I am going to do some more counting to figure out exactly, because this was somewhat okay, though I feel like I accidentally fucked up on some of the height. Before I do anything else, I do want to put some washi tape down to mark the habit tracker page. It's basically this whole section needs to get marked. It's the habit tracker page, it's the challenge page so that I know where, you know, my challenges are. It's the Oso Doodle so I can find that every week. This gem washi is a new release that's coming from Simply Gilded, and she gave me, and she gave me the early kind of sneaky peeky at it, which I hope she does every time, which she won't. But, you know, Irene, I would take it if you gave it to me. When I was in Dallas, she gave me her Gems washi tape, which is her next release, I'm pretty sure. Let's make sure I'm not, it's one page I'm taping down. That's it. Stunning. This is like a rainbow holographic foil, I'm pretty sure. Not a, it might be a silver foil. Is it silver or is it unicorn? It could be unicorn. I'm not entirely certain. It looks like it's unicorn washi, but that's sexy as fuck. And it goes with this kind of color theme I've got going on here. Okay, let's find out whether or not I've completely fucked up with my calendar drawing. Well, there's the box. Now let's look at some of these situations here. Well, that looks nice and even. Yay, even. The one thing I don't like about this calendar setup is having to draw on the fucking bullet journal taint. I can live with that. I'm gonna add a little color, but it's only gonna be gray because I do the doodles in black and white. I had these like colored in before, and I'm pretty sure that the reason I had these like strips before were because I had miscounted. But I kind of like how they define the whole thing. So instead of doing like a scribbled in border, I'm just adding a gray border with the mild liner for something different. You never know. It's a little sloppy, but nobody expects perfection, and if you do, you're on the wrong fucking channel. All right, let's add some page numbers, then I'll date this motherfucker, and then I think we're good to go. Oh, I gotta add these things up here too. So let's look. We've got September all set up. We have our August review here, which I think I'm gonna like better than this fucking bullshit. Where'd it go? This situation here, like I can't, man. I think I'm trying too hard. I'm trying to be something I'm not, and we're not doing that. This is what I am, I think. Maybe. It's a lot of counting. That's not really what I am either. We got this, got our challenges, habit tracker, and our doodle challenge, our hour, like you guys are doing the same thing. Though I'd like to know what challenges you're doing, and part of me is now thinking I might get through. If I don't add any more collections, we might have to copy this all over again if I switch. What am I going to do when I switch bullet journals? We'll see. Maybe I'll go into the blank pages. I'm going to see if I can get through September in this book so that I don't have to start another repeat all this shit until I get into a new binder for October or notebook. We'll see. Have you ever had something in your bullet journal or whatever where you realized you were doing it not because it was helpful to you, but because other people were doing it and you felt like you were supposed to? I'm sure you all have. Let me know about your experiences with that in the comments, because it's kind of just a thing where I'm looking at myself like, why did you even think that was a good idea? Sheesh. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.